Whoa, 1800 hours? That's equivalent to 225 working days. That's huge.
Hello everyone, my name is Pranjal and welcome to Just Backend. Here we'll be talking about backend development, APIs, and scalable system designs. So, this is my first video. So, I wanted to start with something which I was very curious about. Lately, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I thought it would be nice to just know that how much really YouTube I have watched since these many years. So I looked around and I didn't find anything. And you can just see the last week's or last 2 weeks data. So I decided, let's see what I can do. So let's head to youtube.com. Um, so I have um, three channels. I just made just back in one of my channel, and I have Tabla Vadak and I have Pranjal Singhi. I kind of watch videos on Pranjal Singhi channel and also Tabla Vadak. Uh, it's separate, but I made Tabla Vadak when I wanted to just make YouTube videos about music. So let's go to Tabla Vadak because that's where I watch all my time pass videos. So as you can see, if I go to history, I have all of those videos here, right? So let's do something here. Let's go back or just open on the YouTube, and this time we will do inspect. Inspect, we'll go to network and we will see what request goes out and in when we use YouTube. So what I'll do, I'll click on history, and here we go. It loaded through Ajax some request, and it got me some of my YouTube history. If I want to see which one, this is the one. Let's see. Um, so let's see the response. So this is basically the response we got from when we clicked on history, and YouTube made an Ajax call to retrieve some of my history. Now you can see that here they made an API call. What's an API? In simple words, is just that if someone wants to give you some data without actually telling you what the code is, they can do it through API. API full form is Application Programming Interface. So I wanted to see this data, how it looked like. So what I did, I just went, copied all the data, and went to here. I I created a folder data and copied the whole thing here. Now what I wanted to do is actually, it doesn't make any sense because it's just in one line, right? So I wanted to see what it looks like. So for that, let's go to our terminal and let's go to projects, um, YouTube video time, YouTube watch time, and let's do first source and activate. This is because I have some libraries which I've installed, and it will activate them through virtual environment. So now I'll just run make pretty, and boom. Now, okay, I'll just show you quickly what make pretty is doing. Make pretty is importing what's the current directory where the file make pretty is there, right? It joins the data path, it gets the data, this one. It get all the files in there. I didn't want to do the pretty for all the files. So that's why I just did it for h1.json. I read the file, I load the text, I go back, I delete everything from the file, and then I just write to the file again, the same file, as a pretty print. So now if we look like, oh, it's a really, big file. If we go, so at the end, this is how much data just YouTube passed through API for the first page or whatever I was viewing, right? So let's look at how actually it looks like. So this is so much data, but I like seeing and viewing API. How do they look like? So here's actually, because I've seen this before, here's actual content starts from. It's like contents, and then in contents, it has by daily days. So if we see, like I watched these videos on Friday, and then this on Wednesday too. So this particular one is one chunk of Friday and then yesterday, and then one chunk is, oh wow, was a lot of videos. um, April 14th and stuff. So content is an array of all videos, and um, contents, each array has a dictionary element which again contains um, video renderer. Actually, pardon me, the contents is array of all the sections we saw, and inside that there is again a content that actually holds all the videos. So um, the first content I show is showed is everything, and then the inner content will have the sub phases. The first yesterday, and then Wednesday, and then Tuesday, and then so on, right? So as we can see in there's a in for particular video we have the video ID. That's how YouTube know the individual videos. It has all the thumbnails, URLs to show its different heights and stuff, and what the text is and stuff. So what I'm interested right now is actually how much video I've watched. So for that I needed to see how long is the video. So this is where I found it: length text and simple text, 14 minutes 47 seconds. um, Also, one point to note here that sometimes we don't watch the whole video. So for that also YouTube has something. If we scroll down, it will have, hmm, let me find, thumbnail overview and percentage duration watched. Right now it's 100%, but if I see others, like this is 37%, this is 100%. um, you get the point, right? So 40, 10. So this is what we find till now. So now I just wanted to I made a pretty print of one file. I create another file which is called calculate time. Now before you will ask me how I got all these JSONs from, right? It was a little of manual work. So let's see what I did. um, okay, so here, now what I saw when I, okay, let's make it so here so that we see, right? So when I go, I saw that at the last it actually rolls and loads some video. For that, what I did is I went to see what Ajax called. So when looking through very keenly, I saw this request, browse underscore Ajax. So I just filtered everything by browse, and here we go. So this, when I inspected this, the data kind of looked similar like which we got from the history for the first time, right? So now, if we see the headers of this, right? Um, Looks like it has browse Ajax, has C token, and it has um, continuation, and it has ITCL. So I think previously YouTube passed around actual parameters which you can recognize, But I think this is a token which is a one-time signing token, which YouTube can recognize that it's actually coming from me, like what's my unique identifier. And the continuation, this is also encrypted, but I'm sure it must be telling YouTube that till now it's been loaded and give me history after from here to here, or just give me after some particular point, and then YouTube just gives whatever the default values are there. And I think this should be the time to live. It's similar to JSON Web Tokens, I think, but I don't know. um, Here, these are the same query string parameters which we passed, which you saw. It's those are passed. So yes, I did some manual work, meaning, um, as you can say, I just scrolled until I got another one like this, and then again I did the same thing. I copied each and every response and created a bunch of files here, and just pasted in that, right? This was a lot of manual work, but I I thought first I want to see if it was working or not, and maybe I can do something about it later. So from H1 to H22, this was like, if we go see my stats of this channel. Um, so this was, if I go to your channel, about it, I joined on September 14th. So because I had Pranjal Singhi account for the first time, and later, because I wanted to create music videos, I created this channel on September 14th. So YouTube started actually a sub account in that, like a channel, and it records from that point. So that H1 to H22 just belongs to this channel, right? So now what I did was I went to back to I went started writing some script. Here I have written the script. I'll just go very quickly from it. Same, I loaded the data, and uh, I one by one sorted the file, and then opened the file, read the file, got wherever the content was. These two try and try was there because first time when you saw it was coming from the history, so it had different paths to the content, and the second time it was calling the browse underscore Ajax. So that's why it was coming through a different JSON path. With that, I got the videos, got the simple text, the video time, and then what I assumed was the video will not be, it will just be the highest number will be the hours. It will not be like days or something. So just checked, wrote some logic how to calculate the total seconds, and then I got the percentage watched. So actually, how many seconds I watched, calculated that, and just appended it to the total time. If there is an exception going through a video, just printing the video ID, and finally just the total count, actually how many videos I watched of that particular channel. So let's uncomment that, because let's just do it for the channel, the first channel, and let's uncomment the file name, and let's see what happens when I run it. So Python calculate time, and it ran. Look at, whoa, 1247 hours in 2.5 years. That's huge. Total count of videos 4194. So let's go back to first seeing what was happening with these errors. We'll see both the errors here. Um, so let's also print the file name so that we know which file actually it's coming from. This one, 11.json. Now if we see what was going on back there, here. So simple text, 8,000 hours, 381 minute, 8,389 hours. I was like, whoa, I did not watch all these videos. So I went, this time I'll just go in incognito mode so that just doesn't say that. So let's search for YouTube. Let's go on any video so that I just have one, and let's copy that. So this is when I was watching a live video from the Loon Mountain. This is a ski resort, and it's basically over. But that live video actually went for 8,000 hours, which is a lot, and now it's not available. So that's why, and I got this error, otherwise my number would be off, because of I thought that would be there would be no commas in the time simple text, and that's why my script broke here, and which is a good thing. I think it was a good feature, to be honest, at the last. So I got saved from that. The next one, we'll just see the other one also, why the length text is not there. So let's just go to this h14.1, and let's see what the video is for this one. um, so okay, this is actually a live video, and for a live video, there is nothing, they don't know how long it is, so they cannot predict. So I think that the text doesn't, the length text is not there. So for live videos we don't get text, which is actually running right now, and if it is very very large live videos, I think I won't be able to parse it. So this, let's actually, because we wanted to just see how many files I sorry, my pardon me, how many hours of videos I watched. So let's actually run it for all the files and see what what how it looks like. So we just run it again, calculate time, and we will have some bunch of more errors.
Whoa, 1800 hours? That's equivalent to 225 working days. That's huge.
For the second one, just will touch base a little more on how I did for this channel, because I was like, I am lazy. I don't want to do more. So for Pranjal Singhi channel, what I did was, let's say when I joined it. So I joined it in about I joined it in 2013. So it was like it's a while back, and I would not be able to scroll that much. So what I did, I spent the whole night, because I've never done Selenium. Selenium is automatic. Like you can do automation on the browser level. So after, like how to log into the YouTube and how to have that same session open in the next time, and then how to automate things, I tried a bunch of things. I tried browser proxy so that I can create a har file. Didn't work for me. I couldn't make it work. And then I tried Selenium Dashwire package. Didn't work for me as well. So at the last, what I did. But the good part, I managed to get YouTube logged in. So then what I did, I just opened videos, I loaded my cookies, I again went to YouTube, um, I I'll just actually, you know what? I'll just run it so that you see how actually it was doing it. So Python, or sorry, cell test .py. So what it does, it opens a YouTube, waits for 1 second, opens the YouTube again. This time it has me signed in. I inspected. Went to network. I did preserve log, and then I went to history. And then I just kept this. Let's see. And oh, here we go. So it started working. So what it does, um, it just starts scroll down. It checks the height of the content. It goes to the last, sleeps for 4 until YouTube adds loads more videos, and it again gets the new height, uh, and it's a infinite loop, and then again it just scrolls down, wait for 4 seconds, and then go, so that it just like loads everything, and I don't have to kind of like do it one by one. The point previously was that I could just preserve the logs, and then and then I could just get download the har file from here, like export the har file, and then just automate those requests. But at the end it actually came out to be only less files. As you can see, for p it's just 16. So I was like, I'll just do it by hand and not do it by the har file. And I just copy pasted the same thing which I did for the first one. I pasted one by one, and then I already have that. But here are some points I noted. One is, I think it doesn't show if you watch a video again. It will not be able to show in the history that you have watched it again, because at this, if you do it at the same time. Second, if you are watching a live video for a long time, it may not record that correctly. Um, Third, if you watch a video, and if you like if YouTube suggested that video again at a later point to you, and you were in the middle of watching that video, right? The YouTube starts from there itself. So uh, because my script will count that video also, because it was watched some other day, it will take the percentage of how much I watched, and it will start from there, so it will count it double. There are a couple of things it's not correct, I think, but a ballpark, I think it's correct if you take in account all the parameters. um, so I think I've not watched 18 hours of video. This is sometimes when I'm working at work. I think I'm just plugging in my earphones and listening to YouTube music as well. So I think that also counts here. But 1800 hours is humongous and good to know. So here I will. This is the first one I wanted to do, and I think the next video will be about the same one. But I want to see now which type of category videos I have watched. So in the next video, I will actually be building a small database. I will store the video ID, the time, and everything. And then we will use YouTube's API to query that what kind of tags and metadata we can get about this video, and then maybe we can do something about it. So we'll talk about a little bit about databases and architecture, a very small part, but it will be just fun to play with the YouTube API. At the last, I want to say, head to justbackend.com. Over here, sign up for the email list. I'll be sending one email every week that the the YouTube videos, or any videos, or the links, or Medium post, or any good blogs I find, I will post it there. And please subscribe to this channel. Have that bell icon so that you can be notified, and please share, please like, and please also share in comments how did you like watching this video. I hope it was a good first time video, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.